Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. This video I'm going to talk about Eustass Captain Kidd. I've made a couple videos on this man, and let me tell you, I don't think he's winning in the fight against where he's supposed to be. Like, I see a lot of people put him in the top 20. I don't think he's top 20. And yes, he beat Big Mom, but that was more Law did like most of the work in that fight. And he's always compared. The thing that makes me the maddest, he's always compared to Luffy. And Luffy has just done so much and taken so many less L's. He has taken multiple L's, but like Kid takes more. He takes so many fucking L's. And his devil fruit is so goddamn boring. And the fact that like his fighting style is let me make a giant mechanical thing and throw it at you. That's like literally all he does. He did make like the gun thing, but that was cool. But like, honestly, I think Sanji is beating him in a fight. And I don't think it's close. Well, I do think it's close. It's a high diff fight for Sanji, but I think Sanji is winning. I think Jinbei is winning that fight. But also Jinbei's kind of hacks against devil fruit users because, you know, you can just throw water on them and they're fucking done. Let's be real. Fishman Karate is the most broken fighting style in One Piece, and you can't convince me otherwise, especially around water, because most of the like top verse people have devil fruits, and what's devil fruits a weakness? The water. But I would have to say Killer is way more impressive than Kid, obviously. I've said that before. But, like, realistically, he's one of the few characters, and now there's a good amount of characters in One Piece that I expected so much from, and he didn't deliver. I wouldn't say there's a lot. There's a few. And he is probably the top of that list. I've expected so much from him because he's always compared to Luffy. Always, like, it's Luffy, Kid, Law. Luffy, Kid, Law. Luffy, Kid, Law. Like, they're compared. And all he's done since he's gotten into the new world is take fat fucking L's. He's taken one dub, but, like, the Shanks thing, he got fucking annihilated, which I do think Shanks is the strongest person in the verse as of right now. And if you would have switched him and Luffy and he would have had to fight Kaido, and he knew it too, he would have taken a fat fucking L. Like, he wasn't beating Kaido. He wasn't. Luffy beat Kaido. Yes, Luffy lost 3 times, but Luffy did come out in the end and beat Kaido. If Luffy and Kid fought right now, and it wasn't for plot stuff or, like, Oda wanting to hype up Kid, Luffy would one-shot him. Zoro would one-shot him. It wouldn't even be fucking close. Actually, I think it would be high diff for both of them if I'm trying to be actual realistic. Or mid diff. I think it's mid diff for the 3 of them, the 4 Straw Hat members. Frankie's kind of taking an L because of Kid's devil fruit. But I think I might get a lot of shit for that. But, like, I love his personality, but I hate him as a character, if that makes any sense. Like, he is a lot like Luffy, which is why he's compared to Luffy a lot. But, like, he's a lot more, I'll murder everybody, I don't know. But, like, he just doesn't. I wish he did more cool stuff, and I wish he was. The only real feat that he had off screen was that he escaped from Big Mom's territory. Because the stuff with Shanks, he lost a fucking arm and he was destroyed. The Big Mom thing wasn't really a W for him, it was a W for Law, which Law takes a lot of W's. And I think Oda said in some message thing that expect people to fight whoever, and I think Kid's going to probably come back and fight somebody that we don't expect him to fight. Now, is he going to win the fight? Probably not. Probably for plot reasons he'll win, but, you know, that's just so embarrassing to be a laughingstock of the worst generation. No, I'm just kidding. That's a poo. And I do think he is my second least favorite, like, worst generation member. Beside that, we have information about. Because he goes a poo. I fucking hate a poo. I think he's annoying as hell. His devil fruit's cool though, and his like fighting style's cool. But he's just a fucking he's a rat. He's a fucking little weasel rat. And then Kidd is just. I think Kidd's design is so interesting, and I think his pirate and his like punk rock theme is cool. But I feel like there's so much more potential for this character, and I want so much more from him. But he's just fucking lame. Like if Luffy loses to this guy, that'd be a massive L on Luffy's resume. That would be one of the biggest. And people are like, oh, you're probably shitting on Kidd too much. And I'm not shitting on Kidd enough. Like, you guys don't understand how bad it is just embarrassing. And it's just, for a character that was hyped up so much and you know, comparisons to other characters, like, it's not a good look for the man. And I think that is one of the reasons why I'm most disappointed. I do think his crew is better because he has one more relevant person than Law's, but I think Law probably solos most of Kidd's crew, to be honest. And like Kidd's pretty good in the like card game, which is kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. And the fact that like there has to be more, like, we really didn't, I don't know. It's just such a fall from Sabaody. Such a fall. He was so fucking cool. I think he was the most interesting. And yes, we always knew what his fucking devil fruit was. Let's be real. It wasn't hard to figure out what his devil fruit was. It was obviously something to do with magnets. And, you know, I want to see characters do interesting things. I want characters to do things in the series and take W's. I want other characters besides the Straw Hats to win at stuff, as long as they're not going against the Straw Hats. And Wano, I wanted to learn more. I wanted to learn like his backstory. I wanted to learn all that stuff. But I felt like Oda just skipped over it. It's like, when are you going to do it? This was the perfect opportunity to do it for Kidd. Give us some reason to be invested in this character. And he just never did it. He never did it. And it would have made Kidd more interesting. And, like, if he would have, like, gave him another fighting style, made him use, like, Conqueror's Haki and shit, would have made him more interesting. Would have made him so much more interesting. And leveled the playing field a little bit, because he's not on the same level as... I think most of this... 4 out of, like, 6 of the Straw Hats could take out the Kidd Pirates with just 2 of them. Nah, 1. Killer... The problem would be Killer and Kidd fighting you at the same time. Everyone else on that crew's fodder. Like, straight up fucking fodder garbage. And I just think people rate Kidd too high. People put him in the top 20. And I'm like, how can you put him in the top 20? He hasn't really done anything. He still hasn't really done anything. Yes, you can say I'm a hater or whatever. But, like, top 30 is where I think he belongs. I think he's, like, numbered fucking 28, 29. Like, somewhere around there. Like, out of the people we've seen, I could definitely name 20 people stronger than him. I could definitely name 25 people stronger than him. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.